Coming up, we're talking Sammy Swindell back in the Chili Bowl VIROC, more Chili Bowl entries, plus an update from the ASCS and the sponsorship situation with the World of Outlaws late models. Let's do this. Today is Wednesday, January 5th, 2021. Welcome into Dirt Tracker Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. We're now 5 days from the start of the Chili Bowl, and the news about the event just keeps on coming. Yesterday, the Invitational Race of Champions invite list was revealed, and back in the mix after an absence in 2021 is Sammy Swindell. The event altered the criteria last year for the special race, and Sammy was left out, which drew the ire of some of the fans and competitors. This year, things have been changed once again, and Sammy is back, along with a full list of drivers that now includes Blake Hahn, Brad Sweet, Brady Bacon, Bryant Wiedemann, Buddy Kofoid, Cannon McIntosh, Chad Boat, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Aaron Pittman, Justin Grant, Kyle Larson, Rico Abreu, Spencer Basin, Tanner Thorson, Tim McCready, and Tyler Courtney. I think you'll probably see all of those guys in this race except Chad Boat. I know there's kind of a social media campaign going on to get Chad to run a car, so I'll just have to wait and see how that plays out with him. But you should see everybody else in that race. This definitely felt like it was a wrong with Sammy that needed to be righted, so glad this got done. The VIROC race will run as part of the Monday night prelim program. The race itself should be a nice preview for the week of who is fast. Bell won it from 6th last year, topping Cannon McIntosh and Larson. I know a lot of times teams bring extra cars to run this race specifically, so as not to put their main car at risk, but it still should not be a bad way to see kind of who is good for the week. Past VIROC results and stats are part of the Chili Bowl section at dirttracker.com/analytics if you want to check that out. Also yesterday, the entry list was updated and total Chili Bowl pre-entries pushed the new record even further, with the number sitting at 392 entries currently. Among the additions to the list were Jason McDougal, who had that epic alphabet run in 2021, past winner Damian Gardner, World of Outlaws regular Wayne Johnson, plus names like Andrew Felker, Clinton Boyles, Noah Gass, and NASCAR driver Carson Hocevar. It sounds like we're not quite done yet with possible entries. One we know for sure that is missing is pavement late model standout Travis Braden, who's attempting his first Chili Bowl driving in a Fleet Ruzick prepared car. If you don't know that name, Braden is a past winner of the Snowball Derby and the Winchester 400. He tweeted a while back, I think almost jokingly, that he wanted to run the Chili Bowl, and some folks helped him actually put a deal together to run the race. Braden's car is being supported by Racing America, which was Speed 51. That's now being anchored by Matt Weaver. If you followed Matt Weaver, you may have seen this on his Twitter feed from last night. He mentioned the possibility of current IndyCar driver and former F1 racer Romain Grosjean possibly running some midget stuff in the future. Apparently, it came up in a conversation Weaver had with IndyCar driver Connor Daly, who is running the Chili Bowl. Apparently, both the BC39 and the Chili Bowl are on Grosjean's radar for the future. Said it before and I'll say it again, the crossover that happens in Tulsa between the various motorsports disciplines is a big reason why this event is so special at this point. This is not just another indoor midget event, it's a bucket list destination motorsports festival that goes on for an entire week in January. Back to the entry list, with move-in this weekend and action starting Monday, I think it's possible we could break through 400 entries still. I doubt we'll end up with quite that many of those. It's pretty common for the number of cars in the building to actually be smaller than the pre-entry list. We'll keep you posted as we know more about that entry list. I mentioned right before Christmas that the series title sponsorship situation with the World of Outlaws late model series was something to keep an eye on. And if you were paying attention yesterday, you saw more signs that Morton Buildings is indeed out. The series website still has the old logo, but very quietly yesterday, the avatars for the World of Outlaws late models on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram were changed to a generic series logo with no sponsorship attached. With just 15 days left until the first racing weekend of the year, it would appear as though the series is headed to Volusia without a title sponsor. From there, it's almost another month until Dirt Car Nationals, and then nearly another month after that until things really kick off in the spring. So there's still some time to fill that hole if conversations and negotiations are ongoing. Keep in mind, though, the series has been unsponsored plenty of times in the past, and this will not stop the racing from continuing well into the future. This isn't some sort of thing that they don't have a sponsorship now and the series is going to close up. That's absolutely not what's happening here. World Racing Group, which is the company that owns the World of Outlaws series, is probably healthier than it's ever been. This will end up being a small speed bump going forward. A quick scheduling note from the ASCS National Tour: a date at Salina Speedway in Kansas, not to be confused with Salina High Banks in Oklahoma, has been added this year on April 22nd. It will be the series' first trip to the 3/8 mile track since 2019. Sam Haferteep is the most recent ASCS winner. You can find the complete ASCS schedule at ascsracing.com. I know I have quite a few watchers and listeners from down under on this show, and I've had requests to cover more of the racing down there, but I have a problem that I'm wondering if some of the off-season Kiwis can help me with. Sort of going to the track, how do you guys keep up with your racing down there? There's only a handful of shows that are on the streaming services here in the States, and the track websites are severely lacking in most instances. Are there people on social media I should be following? Are there websites I don't know about? Where can I go to see who's won what races? You can see point standings, things like that. It's tough to cover the racing from North Carolina with so few resources. Drop me a comment or a message. Let me know where I should go to kind of keep up with things, and I appreciate any knowledge you guys are able to pass on. If you're in the market for other dirt racing audio to check out this week, Winged Nation has Dominic Selzy, Loud Pedal talked Tulsa Shootout and Chili Bowl with Wikipedia. Passing Points has Jeffrey Newell, and there is a new episode of The Dirt Nerds. To see the full list of shows and episodes, hit up dirttracker.com/podcasts. And over to the streaming schedule, there are 3 shows on it today. Dirt Vision has Dirt Car Esports action from Limaland. Speed Sport TV has the first day of the IMCA Winter Nationals at Kokopah. And there is Flow Racing 24/7. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. And I know things look a little different on the show today. If you're watching on YouTube, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the changes. I'm still making some adjustments and some stuff going forward, so it might change a little bit more, but this is kind of the direction I think I'm going to go in. That's it for the show today. Hope you have a good Wednesday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.